Hello everybody and welcome to Dragonmount. I'm Thom DeSimone. So what I'm doing today is recording 6 separate videos. 3 are what this video is. It's the too long didn't read version of my longer form reviews. The too long didn't read version will be 100% book spoiler free. So these are free to share with your friends that you're trying to get into maybe reading the Wheel of Time books and they don't want spoilers and maybe don't understand some stuff from the show. And I will do my best to explain things. Though if you want to watch those longer deep dives, we'll have those posted as well. Big shout out to Tor Books, our sponsor. They help us keep the lights on and make everything go. And our Patreon supporters. Now let's get to the video. Okay, time for some hot takes. Shut up. I'm hilarious. Okay, so we took to heart all of y'all's totally respectful and not mean comments about how I didn't understand what a hot take was, which I didn't. Everyone was mostly cool about it. There was only a few people that were like, for whatever reason, really mean about it, but nah, if that makes them feel better about themselves, I don't care. So without any further ado, let's get started. Hot take number 1 for episode 1. Maureen is not shielded and her bond is broken. She's been severed from the One Power and her bond is broken. There's some evidence here in episode 1 that Lan does not have his ward or superpowers. He's reacting much slower. He is just slower. He doesn't seem to be able to sense the shadow spawn based off of what we could see here. And obviously, Maureen isn't channeling. There's no mention of a possible shield, sensing the power, masking the bond. It's broken, silence, can't feel, gone, missing. It's incomplete. Everything is just pointing us towards severed. Now, that could be a red herring, gut feeling, severed. Mergel in the show are far scarier and more mystical seeming than the ones in the books. It's grown on me. They're terrifying. Now, seeing this power that they have of stepping in and out of the shadows and how it's being used and the rate at which it's being used here and the way they're using it, incorporating it directly into a fight scene, fantastic. Terrifying also, but fantastic. I'm enjoying this newfound Wolf Brother power that Perrin and Elias seem to have. They're referred to as sniffers, but that's not entirely what they're doing here. I mean, I'm sure there's sense play into it since wolves are, smelling things, but there's probably a lot of sensory information coming into Perrin and his brain is just automatically computing it into the vision kind of thing that we see when they find the Tinker's dead bodies. It makes so much more sense in this way, but I also think it's less confusing than could have been done in other ways. I think it's cool. I'm excited to see how they expound on Wolf Brothers in the rest of the show. Hashtag Hopper is the goodest boy and they better put him in. He's just a purebred good boy. So best dressed, hands down, Alana Sedai, Priyanka Bose. But when she walked into the kitchen, I was torn a little bit between her and Perrin. I loved Perrin's vest. I really, really, really liked that vest. Priyanka's dress and all of her accessories when she came into the kitchens at the White Tower, phenomenal. Awesome earrings, very unique in that they seemed like almost one solid piece for all the way around the outside of her ear. She had piercings and rings and bracelets and bracers and necklaces. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And then the dress itself, beautiful shade of green for obvious reasons. The casting director, again, I've said it a lot, spot on with this. Best quote, I was a little torn, but I've settled on Lan. I think this is the first time in my life that someone's actually told me to be quiet. Fantastic. I loved it. Even though Daniel Henney seems to be using his Christian Bale Batman voice, still great. The close runner-up is Egwene knocking on Alana's door the second time, saying, "Are you sure you don't need to dress?" And being hesitant about it going. It was a cute little scene and I enjoyed that. Okay, so who stole this episode for me? Specific parts of me want to say the thruple scene of Maxalana-sim? Ivanalana-sim? Mac Von Lana? I don't know. Someone come up with a clever way to put their names together. The thruple scene, there's specific parts. But I gotta settle on Loyal Hamed Animation picking on Guy Roberts. That was hilarious. Loyal and Uno going back and forth with it felt like a snap fight or something like that. Or, just you got the feeling of two friends who enjoy each other's company and going back and forth. They've been traveling for what we understand as between 5 and 6 months at this point, and it was a lot of fun. And one other thing that I want to call out for this episode is best use of the one power. Now, I want to say that the Brita filter weave is cool, but it's a Brita filter weave. I mean, visually was stunning, and obviously something like that in a setting where the Brita filter doesn't exist could probably save thousands upon thousands of lives. And these Aes Sedai are teaching it to the novices like it's just a trick. But I found it really cool when Varen Sedai kind of buffed her warder from like afar when he was fighting the Mergel and like gave him like a flaming blade. Yeah, I thought that was really cool and a ton of fun. Thank you for hanging out on Dragonmount with me today for the too long didn't read version review of episode 1 of season 2 of The Wheel of Time, A Taste of Solitude. And I'm going to run now because I'm going to watch episode 2. Peace.
And that's our show. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, please subscribe, hit the like button, give us a thumbs up, or leave us a comment. We love comments, especially positive ones. And if you have any friends that are interested in the Wheel of Time, please share some of our videos with them. And as always, a huge thank you to our sponsor, Tor Books, as well as our amazing Patreon community. And if you are interested in learning about how more of this show was made or some Wheel of Time insights, you too can become a member of the Patreon community. And as always, follow us on Dragonmount with social media. And thank you so much for watching.